Hello? I can hear myself. Greetings and salutations. I'm Karen Rushmore, and I don't know what just went wrong there. But I am tired. I'm so tired right now. Oh, Jesus. Welcome back to my playthrough of Xcom 2, War of the Chosen. There isn't actually a separate Twitch thing for that, and I can't find a decent cut of the logo, so it says Xcom 2 there. But the stream details are correct. It's Xcom 2 War of the Chosen. As I continue on with what is essentially my second playthrough of this. I say essentially my second playthrough. I failed miserably on the first one, trying it on the normal difficulty. So I'm playing it on the slightly easier setting. It's one of them where it's like, I feel that I'm probably able to play it on the normal setting if it wasn't for the fact that I'm streaming, and if I played it on the normal difficulty setting, I'd probably be save scumming. You know, it's like go in, try a mission. If it didn't work out, try it again. If it didn't work out, try it again, and keep trying at it until I made it work. But that really doesn't work too well for streaming purposes. You know, nobody wants to be here while I'm sitting through loading screen after loading screen. So, yeah. Turn down the difficulty and have a much more smoother experience. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. I say we'll get into the game. Come on. Load up the game already. Pew pew pew. Light is bright. There we go. The audio is far too loud. And we are in. God, that took a while. So yeah, I've slept since the last time I played, so I can't remember what's going on. But I think it's going well. Going reasonably well. Not too many people have died. Especially not too many named people, because one of the things that we can actually do is, or one of the things that you, the viewers, can do is you can donate channel points. They don't cost you anything, and you just need to accumulate up enough of them. But when you do, you can name a person. And when you name a person, they'll be immortalized here and then in the memorial when they probably eventually cop it. Although we've only lost 3 people so far in this campaign. 2 of them named by chat. Zobin, just Zobin, and Chuck the Clown. But, right. I think I'm building this. I was hoping to get it done before the supply drop. That's not going to happen now. But it is going to fortify my position. Alien facility, chosen stronghold. I need to find my way into the said chosen stronghold. Probably going to finish this off. Go grab the supply drops that came in, and then grab these supplies and maybe these grenades and ammo, because I want to know what the grenades and ammo are all about.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now. I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
I can read all of this, but I'm far too tired for that. They've progressed 3, but I've lowered it by 1, so it's not great, but you know, it's certainly not as bad as it was the last playthrough.
You're beginning to slip. Your plans are no longer as unpredictable as you may have
Chosen increased risks on covert operations, sabotage, and we've got the Warlock going, who is brutal crackdown on the resistance, permanently lowering Xcom's income. We can reveal this for 20. So we got collectors. The Chosen double their efforts to hunt the commander, seeking to capture XCOM soldiers at every opportunity. It's probably not great, but you know, at least we can get them back. The ciphers, the aliens increase the strength of their encryption, increasing all intelligence costs by 100% for a month. That's not great, but it only lasts for a month. Let's see what this is. Midnight raids. Having cracked down on resistance recruitment, increasing the cost of recruits by 100% for a month. That's not really a concern because I'm not playing on a easier difficulty. I've not actually purchased anybody yet, as far as I'm aware. I've recruited a couple of people through the events that go on, but not actually purchased anybody. So doubling the price, not the end of the world. I think the collectors is probably the worst. I think it's in exactly the order that want to disrupt them in collectors, cipher, raids. Because if this triggers, it's not going to kill me. This triggers, I just won't spend intelligence for a month. Or if I do, you know, I'll get over it. That one could be a problem if they capture somebody really important. And why is my stream buffering? I don't know why my stream's buffering. Now this is the interesting thing. We've got some... We've opened up new slots. See, we can move that there. Because I'm not too concerned about the hidden reserves of the Avenger. Because I got plenty of power at the moment. Any recruit training in the GTS will achieve the rank of sergeant. Not a great thing. I mean, the intel jobs increased by 20%, 10%. That's not too bad. I can shuffle these things around. You know, I can put that. Oh no, I can't put that there. Oh, these are both the skirmishers, who I don't have any influence with at the moment. I think I'm going to go with that one, simply because it's like, might come in useful. I do have a couple of other contacts that I can make. I certainly don't want to drop any of those, and they'll only take their own orders, as it were. Got a supply drop, we're just going to ignore that for now so I can finish off building this radio relay.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project.
Yes,
Taking out
yes.
that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
We keep building facilities outside of my I mean, I can get there now at least. We've got a facility over there which is 2 jumps away. They've got a facility there which is a jump away, and they've got a chosen stronghold there. I can't remember. Oh, we're on tech support, which is gonna grab us.
New tactics to be used against the Elder's servants.
I can't remember, and it won't actually tell me what they're currently doing. They're doing tech support at the moment. I think that's going to get me an engineer. I think. How's everybody looking in terms of... No, I just wanted... I didn't... the youth soldiers. So we've actually only just got the one person who's tired now, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So I'm going to take the engineer out of the infirmary. Don't really need the resistance comms at the moment. The power's still fine. I think we're just going to put somebody else into assisting with that. So that's going to be ready in 8 days. This is where I want to sort of like start buying things in. We need captains. I don't really have too many captains, but I'll hopefully should have the squad sized increase soonish. There we go, new income is 104. We've put in resistance radio at New Mexico. Now I want the money.
Avenger plotting new course.
There's quite a few things where it's like, oh, I'd like to buy this, and it's like, you have no supplies. So let's grab all this up.
We have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who
And
are
this
willing
is
to share their knowledge of Advent's operations.
where my operations at grabbing the money is coming into problem. The Resistance Council has a high priority mission. View. We're gonna extract, and it's scientist and 75 intel. It's from Advent City. I'm gonna go on it because it's kind of what I want to do. More scientists never hurt anybody. Right, okay. I like choosing who's coming with me. Oh, that's something. Yeah, I still need more Advent Trooper corpses and supplies for those. But hopefully we'll be getting the Predator armor soon. In the meantime, we'll just have to make do with what we got. Okay, so we're going to take out Jaws, the nameless one. We've got a specialist that we're going to take in. And... oh, who are you bonded with? Harold Pottsworth. Now let's take out the Reaper and the Grenadier. I like keeping a mix of people. Hey Saber, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. Did that alert on screen? Oh wait, no. That's severely behind me. Did I get a graphical thing? I am slideshowing. There we go. We did get a raid notification on stream. How is it going? What were you playing? And how did it go? Or what were you streaming? I know that you don't always stream games. Popped in and seen a couple of your streams where you're building and doing things with models. Not gonna lie, it was one of them where it's like, I looked at it and said, oh yeah, that's cool, and then left. Not that I don't want to stick around, it's more along the line of, so I've got so much going on 90% of the time that it's like popping in and checking it out and then leaving a lurk. Yeah, I do generally tend to leave a channel open. The modeling's the Saturday stream. So yeah, like I was saying, I like to have a mix of individuals. I am still so much of a slideshow. Why am I slideshowing like a mofo? Right, I can't, well, what can I close? I can't close anything. I've closed everything that I can. What I can do is put this into performance mode. That might help a little. Hopefully it helps a little. But yeah, I like taking in a mix of troops. It's one of them where it's like, can just take in all of one class and just obliterate everything. Tuesdays, Wednesdays are games, Thursdays is docking, and Saturday's stream is modeling, as you mentioned. I need to get back into my FF14. I want to get that little car that you can drive around in. I'm not a big fan of the car. I'm a big fan of the player. I want to say Lashunta, but that's completely Lalafell. There we go, Lalafell. And I love the idea of driving around as a Lalafell who can't see over the dashboard and can't reach the pedals, but somehow makes it work. I've saved the FF15 collab stuff that started its rerun yesterday for today. Yeah, I need to do that stuff. Extract the VIP from Advent City, deliver VIP to extraction point. Yeah, I'm a potato.
15, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
Okay, so that's the evac zone.
We're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
But you lie. Some of my people are still concealed. Oh, the scientist is already with us. Great stuff. I hope you're slightly robust. I'm tempted to... Will you jump off buildings? You will jump off buildings. You're as crazy as the rest of them. Alright, you're concealed. So I want you to go up there.
Target location.
Hopefully don't trigger anything. Yay. Alright, move up over there. You play one of the cat folk. The original one was just before you started playing. Yeah, I think it was a long time before I started playing. I don't... It's one of them things where I'm pretty sure... so a friend of mine's been playing it a lot longer than I have. Why does that ring? Oh, that's because you go through the building. Whereas if you go there, you go over the building.
Watch my back.
But yeah, I've got a friend who's played it for quite a while.
You will never hide from me.
And so they've got mounts for days. I've been playing it for... I think it's been a while. I'm not sure. Or I've at least owned it for a while. It's one of them games where I'll pick it up for a short while. Play it to death and then put it down again.
Got it, moving.
But one of the things is it's all I've picked it up a little bit recently. What do you mean? You can't see anybody. How the fuck did you get that shot off? I claim bullshit. Ah, shoot. Still don't know how I'm supposed to see that person. And apparently if I move over here I can't... I can still see the person, but I can't see the observation tower. That makes absolutely no sense. Right. You can't see anybody, but you can move around and... get behind them. Yeah, trust me. I know what I'm doing. He says with absolute confidence. Surprise!
Didn't get through the armor.
Oh yeah, you are so revealed. Alright. You move up. And say hello to our little friend. Yes, I've finished A Realm Reborn. I think I'm coming up to the end of Heavensward? Heavensward? Right, you are a scientist. You will do nothing but stay there for the moment. I want you to heal yourself. I don't want you to retreat too far.
I'm going. Healbot coming through.
Yeah, I think I've yeah, I've done ultimate weapon. I'm into Heavensward. I think I'm towards the end of Heavensward. Right, you're just gonna move for this turn. Surprise, peasants.
They've seen me.
Not so much for cover.
I don't want to die like this.
Bob, don't get shot like that. Jesus. I've been working on the MGP for the car, although I've also heard a rumor that it's not 200,000. I've heard that it's 240 or 230,000. But I'm just about there. I think I've got 200,000 or something like that.
What's over there?
You move up. I mean, I need that guy dead.
I'll get him next time.
I could really do with you being somewhere where you're not gonna get shot next time.
Moving as ordered.
Alright, put him out of our misery.
Volk says hello.
Right, it's 200 for the car, 20 for the hair, and 10 for the card. Alright. If you go down there. Surprise! I'm behind you.
Target neutralized.
Alright, I could do with you moving a little bit. But I tell you what, go hide in... Why will you not allow me to point to the corner? I want them inside, I want them on that corner. I want them inside and on that corner. There will do. Well, that's a textural fuck up if I've ever seen one. There we go. Right, I need you back in the game. Now that you've run away and healed. Come back into the game. The nameless one is poisoned. Resist, resist,
I
resist.
won't be your puppet today. Ah! They got me!
Move up a little bit. And shoot that guy. I'll miss that guy, sure, why
I
not?
can't let that happen again.
No, you really
I
can't.
have almost no ammo.
Alright, heal them. Go hack that thing. Let's see what it does for us. A failed hack will result in all enemies gaining a boost, and soldiers' crit chances increased by 33 for 3 turns, or the squad crit chance increased by 33 for 3. But if I fail, then all the enemies get a boost to defense and mobility. So I'm gonna go for this one. It's not great. I could have probably gone for the squad precision, but less chance of things going wrong. And that was my main concern.
I've got access.
Right, I would like you to move up to there.
I guess that'll be okay.
And I would very much like you. You also have until mid-October to do the collab stuff. Yeah, I need to sort of like get into it and whatnot, but I'm really tired at the moment, and it's one of them where it's like, with everything else that I have going on, a lot of the time, it's all like, when am I supposed to get time to do this?
I'm on it.
Alright, do me a favor and shoot that alien. Congratulations, you do exactly what I say.
Terminated.
That's useful. Okay, I would like
Weapon spent.
you not to go through the poison cloud, but just move up to there and then duck down. You should be fine.
Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Yes, yes. Who can see them up there? Right, can you shadow up again?
My natural habitat.
Because I would love to be able to get some eyes up there. I'm pretty sure there's aliens up there.
No place for you to go now.
Right, I don't know the range of this. So we're gonna heal now. And hopefully move after? I'm not sure if I can move after. Great stuff, great stuff. Okay, right. You're gonna move up to there, then reload. Let's give you a reload.
Reloaded.
I really need to get more bigger weapons so that I can put more weapon mods on and get some free reloads. Right, you are going to move up to there. And then hunker down. You are going to move to there.
It is clear.
Right, I need you to motor.
Go, go, go! Oh, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, you don't feel so good, don't worry about it. See, you're no longer poisoned. Right. How far away are you from being able to run up there?
Rolling out.
I would like you to hide over there. You will move up to there.
Copy that.
And you have another concealment. So we're gonna conceal you.
Now you see me.
And you're gonna get up to there.
Let's do this.
I wonder what can see you. Right, okay, I'm just going to leave you on Overwatch.
Watching comes naturally.
See, why is there so many alarms over here? Is there a path that I can find? No, there's no path through here. Best I can do is get up to there.
Moving to designated coordinates.
There's no valid targets from here. So we're just going to put you on Overwatch as well.
Reapers are always vigilant.
You can get up there and do things. Any chance we can... Really, we can't just lob a grenade up over that way? No? Okay. Right. You go there.
On your order.
And just hunker down for the moment.
All set.
You nip into that corner and hunker down. And you jet over there. Right, you still can't move without alerting everything. What I should have been doing on one of your previous rounds is reloading.
Re-up and reload.
Right.
My turn on
Conceal. You're fine. You're hunkering down. Why can I not hack that one? Right. You will also reload.
Ready to rock.
I love the way that they're in concealment and they're going, ready to rock!
On Overwatch.
Alright, you're on Overwatch. You're on Overwatch. You're on Overwatch. Hopefully nothing terrible happens. Nope, nothing terrible did happen. Right, I think we want to start this party off.
I'm busted.
Yep, you're revealed. Jump over, stab him. Supplies.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
You run away. Sounds like a plan. Although I have just realised a fatal flaw in my plan to a certain degree. Because what would have been a great idea is actually to have stabbed them in such a way that left the ranger on the extraction point.
We are compromised.
And then could have got them out in the same turn. Because I think everybody now is in a position to get out.
Target eliminated.
Right, you get into the extraction zone. You go pick up that stuff.
Will do.
Got an Illyrium core.
Item here.
Nothing major to... Right, okay. Wanna end the turn.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
Yes, yes. Let's start with the scientist.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Let's get you out.
Ready to boogie.
Let's move you up.
Okay, I'll go.
Evac, go.
My fight is over.
Evac, go.
Getting out of here.
Evac, go.
Packing it in.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So yeah, 4 soldiers got wounded, but that's what they're there for. Nobody got killed. Okay, J-Station. I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it to the stream, so I didn't let you know that I was streaming. How's it going? How's Wales? And we got the... Oh yeah, that's a very dramatic...
With a mug like that, you might get Advent to surrender after all.
Wow, harsh. City skyline finish. Just taking a 5 minute to lie down. Lol.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world.
Wales has got a beautiful venue. Yeah, I mean, I don't... By the sounds of this person, I don't think they'd settle for anything other than a beautiful venue. It's just, got a 1 hydrate. What are you doing? Got to... I'm confused about your speech patterns. Get Ghost of Sunny to check you over the heat stroke. I think you might have been spending too long in the car. I assume they're with you.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
I mean, they are still in the fight. They're gravely wounded, though. What do we have? Blade Storm. A free sword attack on enemies that enter or attack from melee range. It's kind of useful. An implicable. If you score 1 or more kills on your turn, you're granted a single bonus move. So that's also kind of you. Both of these are kind of useful. But gonna take the Blade Storm. Just in case, you know, people run up and try and stab them a little.
Oh, Commander.
He rolled a 1 on his hydrate rolls. I rolled a 1 for hydration. Yeah, I'm just so like, how did you end up so dehydrated all of a sudden? 75 intel and another doctor, great stuff. Oh, scientist, sorry. How negative trait acquired. Achinophobia. Fear of missed shots. Chance to panic when missing a shot. Alright, that's not great. I'll have that removed as soon as possible. Oh, yes. Loyu also has a negative trait. I think theirs is a fear of fire, which isn't useful. It's not the worst. I mean, the missed shots are probably worse. Back to the geoscape. Yes, I know we've got a supply drop. We now have intel, and I want that supplies. I just need to be able to get there and for nothing bad to happen in the meantime. Can we do that?
The deceitful traitors who have left the surface.
We've collected all the supplies from this. We've collected all the resources from this location.
Distance yourself from these feckless creatures.
So we now have some money. Let's go get the grenades and ammo. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Right, and now that we've got money, let's spend it all.
Commander, the Chosen are getting closer to hunting us down every day. The only way we can stop them is to strike first, and we'll need to work on a covert action with the Resistance in order to do that. We should head to the ring.
I'm working on it. So the spider suit is getting made.
started, Commander.
I want you to do things. Which is going to cost me 160. Still don't have advent troops. Ionic Ripjack. Sure. I'm not finding the psionics too bad at the moment, so I'm not too concerned about the mind shields.
How to translate their language. Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists out.
Alright, so let's...
I am sure you will find the
Yeah, we've completed the alien encryption. Before we can even begin to attempt decrypting the alien data stores, we must first come to understand the means by which they protect their most valuable data. It was immediately clear that the aliens do not rely solely on conventional algorithms, but instead use complex matrix of interwoven biological signatures as part of the cipher itself. An additional layer of protection is afforded by an ongoing field of psionic interference, tied directly to the Advent network itself. If we are to have any chance at defeating the multiple safeguards to the aliens have in place, it's likely we'll have to design specialized equipment to isolate each layer of encryption before we attempt to press on with our investigation. Shadow Chamber. This facility will allow Turgan and Shen to conduct highly specialized projects to decrypt the aliens' most valuable secrets. Ooh. Breakthrough. Improved cannons. Increase the stability and improve damage output by 1. Did they just do that? What do we have? We got psionics in 9 days. Illyrium at 14. A bunch of autopsies. Not too concerned about the autopsies. Let's do the psionic research.
Commander, I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
New orders, Commander?
I wanted to look at the facilities. Oh, that's the other thing that I wanted to do with money. Guerrilla Tactics School. I can purchase one of these because I spent too much money. But yeah, these are critically important, I feel, at getting the squad size up, because you can go from 4 to 6. I'm only at 5. I need another few supplies for getting squad size 2. But I'll go grab the supplies after this. Dangerous enemy detected. Commander, we've received intel that a powerful, extremely dangerous alien is guarding a nearby Advent facility. We should approach with extreme caution. Mission locked. Well, okay then. Spider suit is complete. Advent materials tech lead us to the Advent materials tech lead us to this lightweight suit, which retains its increased protection of Advent plating, but also enhances mobility and mounting, say, grappling hook for fast movement around the battlefield. 1 spider suit has been added to the inventory. Not sure if I'm going to be building too many spider suits, but at the same token, at the current going rate of the fact that I can't get any more Advent Trooper corpses to get the Predator armor, it might be easier to get hold of the whole squad
Commander,
suit.
there were a few wounded during the latest covert action, but after a few days rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Okay, so yeah, that was kind of expected, the wounds, but at the same token, we got an engineer out of it. New covert action. We don't have the major, which is a problem. Oh, this will counter the attempt to sabotage the Avenger, which I feel is a good shout. You know, let's send Lawyer and Boom Boom. Let's give the intel. So risk of getting ambushed, although it is a low risk. But let's make sure these people are equipped. So we'll give them some armor. What's this? It's a extended magazine and a repeater. Not too concerned about those.
Running the black market. Maybe she can help us out restocking the bar.
So yeah, the standard Kevlar armor doesn't offer any additional health. The spider suit offers 4 additional health, 1 additional mobility, 20 on the dodge, and the grapple can be used to permit rapid elevation change and access to tactically advantageous positions, which is mainly useful for a sniper, I feel. So I'm gonna leave you with that and edit you. You've got the latest mag cannon. You got a grenade launcher. Take some armor and a frag grenade. It's not great, but I'm just gonna have to. There's only a low risk of wounded in ambush, but I do want to counter that. It is going to take 5 days. There is somebody in there who's reducing the time, so we're gonna leave them there. We got another engineer. So that's gonna reduce that time down, and to a certain degree, hopefully get some of the buildings up and running. Let's give this grenades and ammo. Hey, 1 acid grenade and 1 dragon rounds. At an intersection of 2 roadways, somebody ambushed an advent convoy and took out the accompanying security forces. The alien weapons and equipment seem to be intact, but there are no signs of other combatants. We removed the usable gear, and Shem was able to fabricate into new weapons for our soldier. Dragon rounds. Capped with highly combustible mini-charge, dragon rounds do bonus damage to all targets and can even set some alight. 1 dragon rounds has been added to inventory. The addition of a corrosive chemical additive to our standard frag grenades results in a small explosion especially effective at removing enemy armor. Targets will continue to suffer persistent damage as the acid clings to them and continues to eat away at any surface it touches. Nice. Kinda useful. Glad I went there. We do want some more supplies, so let's go over here. Power coil shielded. We got some Illyrium crystals out of that. View the room. Oh yeah, that's what we just developed, the shadow chamber. We need even more supplies, but while everybody's available and not doing much, let's excavate for that room. We got 2 more below. These also grant us some supplies. These bottom 2. Can't remember what. This is going to give us 110 supplies and 22 alien allies, so that's not too bad. In 10 days now. New targets acquired. Alright. Each one of these is going to be, so that's the Cypher one, that's the Midnight Raids, and this is the Abductions. It's going to get into the scientist, not great. An engineer would be more useful. An intel. Automated defenses. Intel suggests a high concentration of robotic enemies at this mission site. What are we doing here? We need to neutralize a field commander. Recover an item from Resistance Haven. And destroy an alien relay. I keep thinking I see something flicking out the corner of my eye. I think I'm going to do this one. I know that I really don't like this, but it's not the worst in the world. And an engineer is just so much more useful. Plus, well, this recovering an item sounds a lot easier than neutralizing a field commander with automated defenses.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
And we now have 5 people. Woo! Which also kind of makes me think I also need to think about more suits of nanoweave. Right, so Padre is bonded to Stationary J. So Stationary J is going in. And Padre is a melee, so possibly skip a ranger, although we can actually take a ranger as well now. Svetlana is a sharpshooter. Don't really want 2 sharpshooters. Well, let's take a grenadier. Let's take a specialist who is bonded to Glaka the Fallen. Who is also another sharpshooter. I got a lot of sharpshooters in the bank. I kind of prefer to take another make utility items available, make weapons available, and make armor available. First 2 reloads. For the sniper might be useful. But actually thinking about it on this mission might not be. So yeah, we'll just leave that and load it. Cars.
The spider suit will improve our soldiers' chances of dodging.
Stationary J is going to start off with the spider suit. Whee! I love the way that Xcom soldiers do not care about how far they fall. Ever. Got a mag pistol sidearm. Now I could give you the dragon rounds. You also already got some positive health because of, and also it'd be funny to watch them get set on fire from a long way away. Right, you get nanoweave. Why do I have so few nanoweaves? Oh wait, I sent out those 2 with nanoweave on, didn't I? Now you're taking that in anyway. What else? Now let's take a acid grenade, frag grenade on the grenade launchery person. And yeah, I'm feeling reasonably good about this. So we've got a location scout that will allow us to see the enemy. We also are dealing with the lost here, so that's not too bad of a thing, and we just need to recover an item. And for our efforts we get an engineer. Woo!
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on things for later. It's a discussion that's going on Discord, and usually I don't pay too much attention to it, but it will be kind of useful to know how it's going to go before I get surprised with it at the end of the stream this week.
Of an Advent data vault storing files critical to the aliens' latest project. As far as we can tell, hostile forces also picked up on the signal, and they weren't about to leave anyone from the Resistance alive. We're going in to sweep the site, eliminate all hostile forces, and find the assets.
Wow, that was a slideshow even for me.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
As I expected, Commander, there are significant readings indicative of the Lost moving throughout the combat zone. Be careful out there.
Right. So we've got lost throughout this combat zone, but we can move semi-freely up here without getting spotted.
One of their patrols approaches.
I mean, don't worry about it too much. We're up here, they're down there. Hopefully the Lost don't pay too much attention to coming up here. And we can move up. I kind of want to move up along this train track or whatever until I'm in line with it. Then I can drop down and get in there and potentially grab it without too big of an issue. Go in there, sets off things, move up to there.
Good to go.
See, hopefully those guys will start fighting amongst themselves. They're not doing, which is a minor aggravation. Oh well, you can only grapple to certain points.
Moving to position. Objective position confirmed.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Yes, yes, working on it.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Just want you to stay there for the moment. We should be able to get across without too much of an incident. You might actually be the one who runs in there.
I see the path.
Get you in. Let's see what it's like. Yeah, we should, as long as we're careful, we should be able to get up there without triggering an alert.
Moving to designated position.
These guys should be attacking each other. Attack each other. Right, okay. Move up to there. have to hack it. Hopefully it's one of them guaranteed things. Yeah. We don't have much chance on these, but it's one of them where it's like dark event projects by 2 weeks will be great, but not much chance. Scan times reduced by 50% for 4 weeks. No, let's go on the 8% chance of getting priority data. Oh yes. Delays to current dark events project by 2 weeks. Nice. So we've got that.
I've collected the item we needed. Menace 1-5. Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the
So now they get to know where we are, which is really annoying because I'd not set up anything for that. And this guy might be in a tiny bit of trouble. Now is not the time to be missing on a 95%. Use lightning hands against that guy.
hostile neutralized.
Supplies.
Target neutralized.
Right. You're gonna drop down there.
Moving out.
Don't have much chance on that guy. So take out these two.
Hostile neutralized.
And then try and shoot that guy. Yeah.
Not even close. Burning through ammo fast. Tired of waiting around.
Itchy ear. And yeah, let's go for it. Yes, waste your time with those people. And also, you know, kill them so I don't have to. So I remember psionic bombs being bad.
They would strike from the side.
Coming in from the sides.
Did you just go on Overwatch? I think you did. I'm still gonna move up and stab you though. Cause you missed. Right, now I would like you. See, there's still those two guys over there, but I want you to come over here to regroup with everybody else. Right, I would very much like you to put a hole in that guy. Come on. Really needed you not to miss that one. Right, okay, so if I move, there's nowhere pretty to move.
Finally.
I will waste an entire grenade on one person. Do not doubt that. And dodge that. Right. You go on Overwatch, and you get outside the area of the boom, and give me a reload.
Ready to rock.
Because that is about to go boom. Right, and as these two come forward.
Okay.
Set off some fireworks. Right, you can't see anybody from there.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Can't see anybody from here either. They saw you. And didn't do themselves any favours by walking in. What? That was just vandalism. That was all like, yeah, I'm gonna smash this window and then peer around the corner as I was expecting them to do anyway. Right. Yeah, if you go there, you can see them. And we're just gonna shoot you. A miss, but that's not a problem. Oh shoot, yeah, they've got the... On a miss, they get to reactionary fire. Alright. So, surprise. Picked up psionic energy? I need you to reload. And then move up.
Let's move already.
I would like you to try and shoot the person out in the open. I know you're taking the defensive stance. Alright. I'll take the defensive. And now we run away! Again, with the vandalism!
Shot failed to connect.
What? Oh, that's bullshit. Sniper apparently can't see them. Meow, can you see them?
Focus. Heading out.
There we go.
Target eliminated.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed.
It goes okay, Retro Ted. And since turning down the difficulty, had a lot less casualties. How are you doing today, anyway? Not all the people you've named are dead. Just some of them. You're still alive. But it's going fairly well. I feel turning down the difficulty was the right decision. It's just a lot smoother. I'm still getting the occasional casualty, but it's not... yeah, nothing is on fire, which is slightly disappointing. Hopefully that wasn't the only mission where I got to use them rounds. I'm guessing that it's more than, you know, so like 3 shots to a box of ammo. That's good. Sort of alive is okay. I think it's now more to race against trying to figure out how long term I'm supposed to win the game. So Stationary J has just gotten quick draw. Firing your pistol with your first action no longer ends your turn. And killing an enemy at a lower elevation with your sniper rifle costs only a single action and does not end your turn. Both of them are really useful, but I do love Death from Above, especially since Stationary J just got the spider suit. Ziegler. I'm gonna go with the revival protocol because that is always useful for the medics. And we got another sniper. We're gonna take the return fire for them. They got a couple of kills in that time with their pistol, so again, nobody got injured on that one, so pretty good. We got a codex brain? What? The codex leaves only this small featureless brain when it expires, which is has proven remarkably resilient to biological and mechanical scans of any type. I think that might have been the brain of the Wibbly guy. There's enemies that are made up of nanites, and I think I just got one of their brains. Got a hair trigger, 5% chance that a shot doesn't take a turn. It's not that great, but it's kind of useful. And a couple more event corpses. A Viper corpse and 3 corpses of Lost. Oh, we got a Lost autopsy. By improving our understanding of how and why the Lost have come to overrun the cities of the old world, it is likely we can develop a means of avoiding or perhaps manipulating their movements.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Things need to be on fire, even the fire. Yes. Fire would be great. Got a new engineer, but also countered the alien cipher effect. Oh, what's this? Bond 2, Padre, and Stationary J can be improved with training. It'll take 3 days, but their bonds will improve. Spotter 1. This soldier is granted a bonus to aim when their bond mate is attacked or has been attacked by the soldier's target. An extra bonus action is granted if the bond mate is adjacent. Stand by me when this soldier ends its movement adjacent to their bond mate. Their bond mate will automatically be cleansed of any negative mental effects. And covert operators, when deployed on covert action together, the duration is reduced by 1 day. That's really useful. I got another soldier. I think I'm going to put in the power relay. It's giving me an idea of how much power I got to play with. I got another 7 to play with. Although this room isn't going to take any power. When I get enough money to buy a room for that room. I'm poor. Very poor. An engineer in 8 days, not now. We want to go over here and grab these supplies.
New course.
What I think I could do with doing is branching over to Western Europe and maybe taking out this building. But I want to get these supplies so that I can do the secondary upgrade. Damon Madun's plans have been countered, attempted to sabotage the Avenger. Loyu and Debbie Debris has successfully done that. And we got some intel out of it. Oh no, we spent intel on it. New covert action. Still not got a major, which is blocking us from doing that. Alien loot. Breakthrough research. gather supplies. Supplies might be useful. Soldier bond increases. Soldier cohesion will meet the next bond threshold. Improved intelligence. Ability points will match the new combat intelligence. I mean, we could do this Hunt the Warlock too. Which I think might be on the cards. We need to send in somebody who's high up there. So let's send Loyu and Debbie out again, and Loyu is Grenadier and Ranger, so let's send a specialist just in case they are ambushed. Having the three of them together will hopefully mean that they don't end up screwed. In short.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your
What do I need these? I need so much money and power. The thing is, increasing the what is it? Additional slot for Xcom resistance orders. I think I've got one of these. I think I've got one of them. I'm not sure. Slightly confused on that one. And I think that just about covers it. Until I get some money. I need money. Give me money.
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals.
Yep.
New advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
Alright, I'm working on it. Give me the money. Stationary J and Padre. Padre bond level increased. The Avatar project is doing a thing.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yes, and for that, we need money.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
Psionic research complete. By closely examining the aliens' own means of harnessing and wielding psionic energy, I believe the chances are good that we'll have more than enough viable candidates to serve as operatives. However, with the advanced psionic capabilities we've seen from the various alien species in the field, it may not be enough. In preparation for this new class of soldier, I've used the chip removed from the commander to study the technology needed to focus and divert psionic energy. As a result, I've developed a psionic amplifier capable of focusing and enhancing the psionic energy they will be trained to harness. Although the potential for negative side effects will be high, I foresee the possibility that our soldiers will be able to push their new powers beyond the limits of what we might consider safe. New item available, advanced PsyAmp, new facility available, PsyLab. The PsyLab will allow rookie soldiers to train as Psy operatives, substituting the standard soldier training for an intense mental ordeal that will unlock their latent psionic talents. And the PsyAmp is this evolved version of the PsyAmp channels the user's psionic energy far more clearly, enabling greater psionic strength in our operatives. Psi offense and psionic attack damage of some abilities is improved when carrying this this advanced amplifier. Delirium research is inspired. The Viper autopsy is now instant, so let's do that.
Although I would expect to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling. Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities, but nothing as readily apparent as this. I find it unusual, to say the least, that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to actually be a genetic derivative of this wholly reptilian creature.
Yeah, the snake men of the first game were kind of replaced with them. When I say the first game, I mean the original UFO Enemy Unknown. Not to be confused with XCOM Enemy Unknown. So you had snake men in UFO Enemy Unknown, and they were creepy enough to begin with. But then they kind of removed them from the game in favor of the Thin Men, which had snake-like tendencies in XCOM Enemy Unknown. But now that the aliens have taken over, they've given up the idea. The politician kind of guy, he sometimes appears in a news report in the upper right, or in the middle of a screen when it's one of the bigger important ones. He is very much Thin Man. But they've reverted back to the purely snake-like, vipers of this game. Interesting design choices, I feel. I find it truly remarkable how adaptive some of the alien species' genetics are to the constant tweaks they are often subjected to. In the case of the Viper, a specimen once identified as an infiltration unit known as a Thin Man, the aliens have made a conscientious reduction in their efforts to disguise its true form. Without the introduction of extensive human genetic material, the Viper reverts to a purely reptilian form, while apparently retaining the same intellect and combat aptitude. The Viper's snake-like form is in many ways similar to the legless reptiles we commonly encounter on Earth. The enhanced torso musculature structure allows for upright mobility, and the addition of two physically weak but capable arms allows for the handling of traditional weaponry. For many alien species our troopers encounter in the field, I find the prospect of encountering an intelligent snake standing over 2 meters tall to be among the most disturbing. Battlefield medicine. The venom injected by the Viper into its victims is nasty stuff, capable of taking down even the biggest, toughest soldier. However, it also contains a number of enzymes that could be isolated for use in our medkits, greatly improving coagulation at wound sites. That was a lot of text. Inspired Delirium research. It's only going to take 12 days.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
That's because it was a breakthrough.
New objective added.
Build the shadow chamber. Okay.
Having developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption methods, we can now construct a facility designed specifically to...
I would love to do that, but I don't have the money for it. That's what I'm waiting for. Money.
Strategic resource located.
Although evidence of post-invasion settlements still exists throughout this region, the area is devoid of life, relying on the Avengers' main computer to triangulate likely positions for salvageable resources. We've located a few supplies scattered through the nearby structures. That was not enough money. Gonna make contact with Eastern Europe. It's instant, and it's only going to cost us 30 intel. God, that was instant and loud!
Commander, we have a line on the chosen warlock here.
Vigilio Confidio, Commander. The people of Western Europe are ready to take, stand ready to help XCOM however we can. Word of the resistance is spreading, Commander. By making contact with the people of Western Europe, the resistance in Eastern Europe is now available. And with the word of the resistance spreading, Commander, by making contact with people of Western Europe, the local resistance in West Africa is now available.
Commander, now that we've established contact with the local resistance, we've got the details we need to move on the aliens' facility. This is our chance to set back their work on the Avatar project.
An extremely powerful and dangerous alien is guarding this location. let's just... So we got a little bit of money, and I don't think it's enough for the shadow chamber. It isn't. But is it enough to do the guerrilla tactical squad size? It is. Ranged attacks against flanked enemies deal +1 damage. Swords have a 10%. So I'm gonna go for the squad size, just so that I can take in 6. And we are gonna go assault this facility.
Setting course for the Western
Because
European.
I don't like the fact that the Avatar project is over half. I could do with it being less than half. So we're gonna give Retro Ted a medkit. We're gonna make weapons available. We're gonna make utility items available. We're going to drop... Do we want to drop the... Who are you bonded with? Are you bonded? Oh no, you're not bonded yet. Who are you bonded with? Zelga. Who's Zelgar? Zelgar is on covert ops, but he's also a specialist. Alright, Charles, you're in. Oh no, you don't have an upgraded shotgun. Cool. Mag cannon. You got a mag cannon with repeater. You don't have. I can't do anything with your weapons. The Gauss rifle. It's the best thing that you've got access to, and the magnetic rifle with a stock. Let's edit here and have a look at your weapon upgrades. Right. I would like you. Oh, you already got stuff. Clip, instant free kills and clip sized. Okay, you're sticking with that. Oh, wrong button. Edit and go with personal upgrades. I'm going to give you a laser sight, and we're going to give you a repeater. Can I give you the auto loader? And you've also got already got a repeater, but you take a hair trigger. All right, this is potentially a terrible idea.
Deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Alright, I'm just going to be right back a second before we start this mission, so hang fire just a moment and I'll be with you in a shortly. Alright, I am back. I'm just going to disable that for a moment so I can just double check that the audio capture is working. It is working, right, and switch that back into performance mode, switch back to the game, and begin mission. I've never done one of these before. I'm guessing it'll go in there and kill a lot of people. Hopefully it's not on a timer.
Tipped us to an alien facility apparently conducting research tied to the Avatar project. We're moving in to take out the site and do whatever we can to slow their progress. Approach the designated target position and place the X4 charges. Then move to the evac point for immediate extraction. Once you're clear, we'll make sure that facility is out of commission for good.
I mean, why don't we just carpet bomb it with the Avenger? Maybe? No? Okay. I like the way the video still only showed 4 people ziplining in.
Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
We're in a concealed position.
Okay. That is our target. And we are over here. And why is there a washing machine in the middle of nowhere? Right.
Will do.
I'm gonna go with the assumption that I'm safe to move rapidly up.
The power guides me.
Affirmative.
I'm on the move.
Grappling.
Whee! Yeah, that's what I wanted to see.
Moving out. They spotted us.
They spotted you? What manner of bullshit is this? Alright, well, you're fucked. I have no idea how far along I am in the game. This is session 10, so I'm 15 hours into this playthrough. If you go online and Google how long to beat, it'll give you a rough idea of how long it's supposed to take. But at the same token, you know, pretty much, I think it was my last session, I just spent a hour, or the best part of an hour, speaking with Zen of Games about the state of TTBRG gaming in Starfinder. So it was a lot of talk and not a lot of actual playing the game. That's not pretty, because I was about to use those weapons to murder you all. Please resist, please resist, please resist. Stationary J, you didn't resist. Oh god, you're a pain in my ass. Right. Go up there and stab that person. Might as well get out of there. You got some eyes up here. That ability is really annoying. Okay, so we got some eyes up here. Move back in over there. I would like you to move out of the explosion range. And seeing as though you can, fire your pistol at that guy.
Enemies dying.
Alright, you do not have a pistol. You do need to get outside of the explosion range.
All right, I'll go.
How many is that now?
Any chance you can run over there and stab them? No.
Got it.
You can run over there and duck into that cover and then stab them on the next round.
I busted.
I believe this would be Subject Gamma.
Valen created a Viper King. Just what we needed.
The fuck is that?
Take that thing down before it has a chance to run.
I mean, I would love to fuck that thing up. Yes, you missed. Well done.
I'm all right.
Pain is real.
Watch the sides.
Line posted
Over here.
Jesus Christ.
It's inside me.
Think they got me.
Yes, yes, you'll be fine. We'll rub a medkit on it in just a moment.
Check it before you get too close.
It would seem Valen's creations are not intent on making this easy. Stay alert for rapid movements as it attempts to reposition itself.
I'll give you rapid movement.
Pay the price.
Okay. Right. Move up to there. I would like you to move around the other side of a tree. And then hunker down.
Gaining position.
Armor still holding.
Yes, yes, the armor's still holding, but I need you to
That's
run back.
affirmative.
And get in some cover. Yeah, you fucked with the wrong person.
This is a little ugly.
Okay, you're now bound. Shoot them in the back with a pistol.
That armor's tough.
Ken the nameless one is no longer bound. Right, I need you to reload. I need you to heal. Galaka. And I'm gonna put you on Overwatch. You cannot move into a good position. But you can move into a position. You're pretty tough. You're gonna move up there and you're gonna hope for the best. Do wish they didn't get so many reactions. Especially reactions where they can do
The concentrated breath of that creature is reading at
shit like
incredibly
that.
low temperatures. You are at risk of severe tissue damage if exposed. Good to know, Doctor.
Please dodge. Thank you.
Incoming over here.
You are frozen. Right, you're not reloading. You're going up and stabbing. Because stabbing is fun. Oh wait, shit. Here, Boulder Dash.
Hit the armor! It is clear.
It's not a great position to be in. One of the good things about them being burning is the fact that every time they take a reaction, they get another burn. Look, would you stop that?
Not even close.
What do you mean no target available? They're right fracking there.
What's over there?
Okay, this is bad.
I want you to run up there and stab. Oh, you don't have a. No, you can stab them. Can you? There we go.
A righteous strike! Their armor is some sort of psionic rift. I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Valen would have allowed it to have this ability. It's trying to make a break for it. Take it out before it gets away.
Yeah, working on it. I think he got away.
Let's rock.
Okay, we're a little bit messed up, but we're good to go.
Orders confirmed. On the move. What's over there? We're green to go.
Shoot at the obvious one, please. Well, that wasn't the obvious one, but you missed anyway. Haha. Welcome back. You're no longer frozen.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Right. Stationary J can move up to there.
Solid copy.
Heal.
Give him a heal.
Time for Jaws. There's a lot of people on this mission that was named by Retro Ted. Because we've got Padre, we've got Galaka the Fallen, we've got Retro Ted. Who are you? Can't remember them all, but I'm pretty sure a couple more are named by Retro Ted.
I hope it's worth it.
This is possibly the reason why, you know, Retro said people tend not to last too long. Yes, we did have fire going on. Oh, so this is a Padre pickup. The Z team. The Z stands for this is awesome.
I'll maintain my watch.
I don't know.
Copy that.
Stationary J. What are you saying about my naming scheme? Oh, the loot expired. Oh well. So we got the nameless one. Padre, Galaka the Fallen, Stationary J, that's not one of yours. Retro Ted. Me, Lingzu, which is Krifu's. So yeah, you've got 4 out of the 6 people. This is why most of your characters end up on the memorial board, is because they're the ones who are useful and in the missions all the time. Right. Go up to that door and let's open it and see what terrible things are inside. Hey! Terrible things aren't inside. Is there a downstairs? No, there isn't a downstairs to this place. Right, okay, you move up to there. Move over to there. Dice drinks over there. It's a conspiracy to kill them off by Jay. I mean, fair enough.
Let's do this.
Right. Now, open that door and let's see what's behind door number 2. Nothing.
Tired of waiting around.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. Who knows how long they've been keeping these storage units running down here.
And Jaws. The nameless one. Let's go over there.
Stepping off. We've got Advent here.
Yep. What did you expect? Right. We can either definitely shoot that canister, or we might be able to shoot the shield bearer. Time for fire! Ooh, that was not fire. Supplies!
You want some more? I'm running low on ammo.
Could do with you dead.
For my people.
Surprise! You're dead. I'm just gonna duck behind here and pick up these things. A scope, superior force, focus, and advanced conditioning. Nice. Right. You can't see them from where you are, which is not great. So run up to there and say hi to the bad guys.
It is clear.
Move up and behind that. And let's take a pot shot. I mean,
Shot failed to connect.
you needed to do a little bit more than that. Right, and you will go here.
Double time.
More fire!
Alright, that one hurt.
Not on my side, but, you know, still it's fire. Right. Now you are going to regret life choices. See, what did I tell you about life choices?
That's it.
Right. You will move up to there. And settles up the bomb.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Are you going to give me an extraction point?
We need to evacuate!
I mean, I'll choose the extraction point and it'll be there.
Scanning.
Will do. Ready to boogie.
Right, I do believe there was some amount of burning going on with you.
Twice.
Yeah, you're on fire. But we're just going to extract you and hope they put you out. I'm pretty sure they will do. Right, next extraction.
Evac confirmed. Alien reinforcements inbound.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your
Yes,
position.
yes, not really concerned.
Ready to boogie.
Because everybody is close to the extraction point. Whee! I love the way that it makes an animation for them to hold on to something, but it certainly isn't the rope.
I'm on my way out.
He didn't look like he was holding on to the rope.
Moving on target location. I'm going.
Achievement unlocked, bring it down, which I do believe is...
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
taking down an alien facility. 4 soldiers wounded. Meh. No soldiers killed. 8 out of 10 bad guys. I'll take it. I mean, I could have gone alien hunting, but maybe they are clinging on to their hopes and dreams. I mean, we've now got the problem of trying to get 6 people into one shot. Can we rotate the camera up a little, down a little, in a little? There we go. Advent will burn. Victory for Xcom. Victory for Earth.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or outreach programs. Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
Bum bum bum. Retro Ted with the head in the way of the statistics. Don't worry, we weren't really paying too much attention to. It's one of them statistics don't really mean much. It's not like the statistics before that screen where it's like how many died, how many survived. That is the main ones. Oh, bond is available between a Retro Ted and the nameless one. Create a custom poster. Yes.
If it improves morale, then I suppose there is no harm in it.
And we got a promotion for Galaka. Gonna go with lightning hands. I find that so much more useful than the Deadeye. With my snipers, I tend to go, is everything going to be on fire? Everything should be on fire. The Deadeye could be useful if my soldiers were a lot better at aiming. But a lot of the time, I'm taking sort of like a 50% chance to hit. And so dropping it with an aim penalty for a damage boost, it's not likely to be a thing that I want. Got another Cortex Brain. Not quite sure what they're for. Scope for 5%, Superior Focus for Will, and Advanced Conditioning for a couple of HP.
Your troops performed admirably, Commander. Destroying that facility will slow the aliens' development of the Avatar project.
Yeah, reduce the Avatar project progress by 2.
Resistance movement.
Which is useful. So that's gonna boop down by 2. And there's 2 other facilities around. A destroy convoy supplies. So we've got an alien facility in Chile and an alien facility in East Asia. The main problem with Chile is it's 2 points along, and the main problem with East Asia is it's 2 points along. But I'm tempted to grab that one now. Machine learning. Machine learning breakthroughs are twice as likely to occur. That's not a. It's not a concern. I want to try and take out more facilities so that I can bring the Avatar project down. And for that, I think I might need this engineer. No, don't do that. Don't do whatever it is that you think I wanted you to do. I did not want you to do it. Advent retaliation, resistance, havens under assault. Well, we got a lot of way around the world to this one. Currently installing Command & Conquer First Decade on a 2008 machine. Just had to type in 7 activation keys. I do not miss activation keys. See, I've actually got that somewhere around. I don't have it to hand, but I do actually have the First Decade, and yeah, it was one of them where it was ridiculous getting out the manual for the first time, because it's like, where are the CD keys? And you look at the manual and it's just a list of them, and it's like, oh, kind of figured out a way of making it all the same CD key. Yeah, well. But yeah, to a certain degree, I don't find CD keys to be the worst. Especially if that was the only copyright protection there were. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all in favor of people protecting their assets. But at the same token, there are some very invasive DRMs out there, which... It's all like... So... A funny story about Baldur's Gate 2, the expansion, which was called the Throne of Baal. No, was that just Baldur's Gate 2? No, it was the Throne of Baal. So, I've got my legitimate copy of Baldur's Gate 2, been playing it for years, not a problem. They come out with the expansion, the Throne of Baal. I go out. I purchased a copy of the Throne of Baal because I wanted to complete the saga. I get home. I put in the disc. I install the game. I try to play the game, and it won't let me. It said that it was one of them where it's like... I think... I can't remember what the blurb was, what came up on screen, but it basically... was along the lines of either it felt that it was a copied disc, or that it was I had disc copying software installed on the computer. And no matter what I did, I could not get the game to recognize that it was a legitimate disc. And the only advice that the technical support could give out was Oh, it might be something to do with the BIOS on your CD drive or DVD drive. I think it was a DD. Would have been a DVD drive because I got Baldur's Gate 2 on DVD, and I never went back to CD after a DVD drive. Well, that was the thing. It was a DVD drive, and they said, "Oh, just buy a new DVD drive or change the BIOS on the DVD drive." And it's like, you want me to do what to play a video game? And it's like, well, that's your options. And it's like, alright, I'll consider it. Thank you for your time. Bye. And I just pirated the game. You know, I don't disagree with pirating. I don't really encourage it excessively, but it was there was an era of gaming where manufacturing got cheap. Is it pirating if you already own it? Yes, it is, because one of the parts about the terms and conditions of that you agree to is that you will not reverse engineer or modify the game files in any way that is adverse to getting around the copy protection. It's baked into the T's and C's that you're not allowed to remove the copy protection. The thing is, though, it's one of them where it's like, I feel that if it got to a court of law, not that it's likely to, that I would have had somewhat of a case for, I purchased the game, here is the copy, here is the receipt. I took it home, I tried to play it, it wouldn't play. I sought technical support, they couldn't do anything for me. I sought more technical support outside of their establishment and found a solution that allowed me to play the game that I had purchased. But yeah, on the subject of pirating, it's one of them where it's like, probably around the mid to late 90s, one of the benefits of any video game was it was likely not to be terrible because there was limited stock in shelves in warehouses. You have confessed to your crime now. You prove it. I could just be lying. I lie all the time. You know? Remember, I'm innocent until proven guilty. And they've got to prove me guilty. There was a lot of video games out. So, like, mid-90s to the 2000s, where it's like, you knew that there were going to be good games because if it wasn't a good game, then they wouldn't get money for manufacturing, they wouldn't get stock out to shops, because shops were so like, well, we're not going to stock your game if it's shit because we've got all these games and they've got to be somewhere. So there was a little bit of reassurance. There was always a couple of bad eggs in there, but on the whole, if you were going out and spending 30 quid on a video game, then you were likely to get a decent video game. Then in the early 2000s, mid to 2000s onwards, they mainly become predominant mid 2000s and beyond. They switched out from big box games with thick manuals to PDFs on the CD, DVD, and everything comes in a DVD jewel case. I don't have one to hand. I've got hundreds around, but I don't have one to hand. So all of a sudden, people were stocking a lot more of them and changing it from a big box with a printed manual, which was expensive. It's just a jewel case and a burnt CD, DVD in there. The manufacturing costs crashed, and the amount of space it took up in stock also was reduced. Therefore, games were willing to stock just about game stores were willing to stock anything, because why not? Somebody might buy it. And so, you know, you suddenly started going out to shops, and it's like, is this a good game? I can't tell. Somebody's just stuck a 30 quid sticker on it. If it doesn't sell within a couple of months, they come back along and stick a 25 quid sticker on it. If it still doesn't sell, they'll stick a 20 quid sticker on it, and they keep going down until they get to about £10, in which case it goes not by 5s but by 2s, until they get down to £4, in which case it goes down by 1. Somebody's gonna buy it. But it opened up this entire area of, so like, even if it was in a reputable store, you had no idea of whether it was going to be any good as a game. And around about that time, the internet also really started taking off. And yeah, I'd buy that for $1. People will buy anything for $1. You know, you've proved it. You bought Pony Love. Why? Nobody knows. And with the internet taking off, the idea of, you know, so like information sharing on how to get around a lot of these copyright protections. I mean, the CD keys were one thing, and if you had I'd buy $1 for $1. In which case your net worth could go down, but it could actually go up as well. It could go in a variety of different ways, buying $1 for $1. Forgot where I was going. So yeah, CD keys were, you know, a copy protection, which wasn't flawless, but as long as that was the only copy protection, I found that it was actually pretty good at discouraging piracy. Because if you didn't, you know, if you had the disc but no CD key, you were screwed. You had to go out and find a CD key, usually on the internet somewhere. Hopefully, you know, didn't screw anything up. But at the same token, you know, 9 times out of 10, by the time that people get around to trading CD keys, it's when the game is in its dying stages anyway. Right. I so don't have enough equipment. But I also don't have enough money either. You've got the acid grenade and grenade. I don't... what do we want? Alright, let's give you that. Let's give me some body armor, because I always deserve body armor. I mean, I could also take the spider armor from the Stationary J, but it might come in useful. You take the skulljack, and you will take the other body armor. I think that's just about it. It's a reasonable setup. I got 2 heavy weapons. It might be a little bit overkill, but at the same token, this is one of the missions where the will things be on fire? Hopefully things will be also on fire here.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We have the aliens attacking, so they like to set fires. We still have our incendiary ammo. Okay, there we go. Will the fire be on fire? I will try to set the fire on fire for you. No guarantees. Defend the haven from assault, save the resistance forces, defeat the enemy forces. It's a simple sweep mission. See, it already looks like the world is on fire. There's ash and stuff in the air.
In this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
I just heard an alien out of this here.
Scanning.
Can we get some altitude on stationary J? We cannot. Don't even know where the aliens are going to be coming in from at the moment. There's some. Surprise! That sounded really weird. The fire needs to be on fire so that we can set things on fire while it sets things on fire. I mean, there's fires burning. There are fire. There is fire. Rejoice. It's an interesting one. It's all. If you're tabbing around a website, if you want to go back a field, you press Shift Tab. If you do that in Steam, or while playing a game that's running on Steam, it brings up the overlay. I don't think... Oh, move up to there. And shoot that bullpup.
Not sufficient.
Right. Move out. Tuck yourself into that corner. And go over there.
So many have already fallen.
Beastmaster can summon savage allies. Revenge can return fire against missed shots. Shadow Step the Chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reactionary fire. Brittle takes damage from close ranged attacks. Adversaries Reapers takes increased damage from them as well.
The chosen assassin is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people.
The resistance is moving. Nice. Oh, you didn't want to piss that thing off. Alright, Mux, move up.
There will be no reconciliation for your kind, betrayer.
Pish.
Fight and die with honor, or simply die. It makes no difference to me.
I don't know. I thought I accidentally told Stationary J to go into Overwatch.
Finally.
I could do with eyes on whatever the hell was over here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Go, go, go!
Ah, we can see them. Or we saw them for a brief moment.
On the move.
Supplies. God dang it.
Adjusting sight.
Lightning hands. The alien is on fire. Now do it again. You missed. Well, okay then. Move up to there. $52 and $22. Let's go for the 52.
Nailed him.
Ah, you missed.
Incoming fire.
Right, grab that stuff.
On your order.
Learning core advanced laser sight, nice.
Asset in tow. Got it covered.
Right, put you on Overwatch.
Avenge the fallen.
Whee!
I will not fail you.
What do you mean you missed? You really don't want to be stood next to that truck.
Ammunition is low.
Voy hacia ese lugar. Me han pillado.
Surprise! You... A resistance person really needs to move away from the truck. There we go.
Kill confirmed.
If the elders will it, I will face you alone.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Boom. No? The car did not go boom.
No need to ask twice.
I was hoping for an almighty boom.
Will do.
Heroic, but futile. Just as quickly as you destroy these meaningless facilities, the elders build another in its place.
That's one of the chosen. Heads up.
Show them what the elders have asked of you. This battle is not over yet.
I don't like the fact that it's like, oh, you've spotted the enemy, and then basically everything kicks off.
You will not suffer long. The time is now.
At any moment now, I get to continue with my turn. Maybe. No? Okay. What happened to the earth-shattering kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom!
Damn it. One of our soldiers is down. Vulnerable to the chosen's attacks in that state. Get them back on their feet ASAP.
Nah, I was thinking of just leaving them there, Central. You know, bait.
Hostile target down.
They exist to serve the elders, to fight and die on the field of battle.
I mean, to die was what they did. Oi, well, wake up!
Moving to designated position. Come get some. Gremlin, get on the heels.
Right, heal up, Bolt Rush. Completely negated the chosen one's turn. Right, and acid grenades are funny, right?
Grenade!
All your skill would allow. At one time, we were all chosen by the elders. Honor them.
Commander's issuing instructions that militia are no longer to be allowed to be used as bait or meat shields, or such similar purposes.
Let the mist flow forth.
Ah. Reminding them the grenades was a thing might have been a bad idea. How did you miss that shot? Surprise! We have you surrounded. I didn't think there was much of a chance of hitting with that one, but
You lack the courage of your convictions.
I'm taking fire.
I will not be
I want your gun. Hopefully that thing's done blowing up. Supplies!
striking me, traitor.
Why am I the traitor? Alright, you are blind, but... There. You have a sword. Also, they are Britain. Bye! Also, pick up whatever loot is around.
At one time, it would have been unthinkable that I might ever fall in battle. Now, it appears you have bested me once again.
Great job, Commander. But there's no trace of that Chosen left. I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of them.
Yes, probably not seen the last of them. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, bring up Stationary J, and... Oh, you're blind as well, aren't you? Hopefully this blindness only lasts a couple of rounds. Yeah, go there. Viva la resistance! Jeff Cole is no longer stunned. I'm not sure what being enraged means, but that's probably not a good thing. Oh yeah, you didn't pick up the thing. Why didn't you pick up the thing? Alright, Buh. Oh, there we go. Couple of delirium caused by the Faceless. That didn't cost a ton, did it? No, it didn't. Right, okay. We have got bad guys in places that we don't want bad guys. Why do I bring these grapple suits? And it doesn't allow me to grapple anything, anywhere. That pipe is probably hot.
Moving to designated position.
And here they go!
You can't handle me.
I need you to move.
Moving out.
You also need to reload. And Mox, if you can move as well.
Commander, Advent isn't backing up. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
I'm working on it, Central. Hell are you going? Oh, there's another one out in deep. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why I'm here. These resistance people seem to have most of this intact. Let's get up over there. Let's see what there is to see. Great deal of not much, I believe.
Let's move already.
Do 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 do. Where's this bad guy?
Great distance.
Recibido.
Ah, there's the mission's designated faceless. Crazy Machines Elements. I'm not sure if I've played Elements. I've played some of the Crazy Machine series. I mean, how far back of the Crazy Machines do you want to go? Because I've got some really old retro Crazy Machines. It was originally developed by Sierra for the DOS, and it was fairly simplistic, but of its own token, it was one of them where it kind of relied on you. It presented you with a problem, and you had to come up with the solution. Again, why am I here? You don't really remember them. I mean, I'm trying to remember when the first one came out. I'd have to look it up. Right. I have nobody in position. Where am I? Where am I? There I am.
Órdenes confirmadas. En marcha.
There we go. Now we've seen them. Alright, do me a favor and run up and stab them. That was not a time to miss. Not a good time to miss.
Going up.
Target down. Menace 1-5, you secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Chosen encountered and defeated. Is there ever a good time to miss for you guys to miss? I mean, there's never a good time to miss, but of the same token, there are worse times to miss. Because, you know, you can miss occasionally. You know, when the enemy isn't quite sure where you are and you fire at such a long range away that by the time that they actually get anywhere close to you, it's your turn. That's a fine time to miss. When you've run up to something that is literally known as a berserker, who, that's the guy who kind of looks like one of the old Thin Men. When you've run up to something that's called a berserker that specializes in melee, it's probably not a good time to miss. I'll just leave it at that.
The elders would have us believe that the chosen are beyond our reach.
Few more promotions. Start with me, as always. Shadow Step does not trigger Overwatch or reactionary fire, and Shadow Strike while concealed gain plus 25 bonus to aim and plus 25 bonus to critically hit enemies. I'm gonna go with the Shadow Step. Mobility is useful. Revival Protocol, always. And hollow targeting is really useful. Rescued civilian 16, which is apparently a resource. 3 Illyrian cores, 1 advanced laser sight, and a bunch of corpses. Berserker autopsy. This unusual specimen is clearly afflicted by some form of extreme muscular hypertrophy. Although how a species came to exist in this state will require a thorough examination. I suspect the research could lead to varying enhancements for our own troops, perhaps even some means of intensifying their own thirst for combat.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Monthly supplying reward increase in New Mexico. Income increased by 64. which hopefully means at some point my financial woes will be at an end. Friendly fire is a good time to miss. Reward alien allies. Don't really need them. I need fucking corpses. Right. I need this engineer. I think that's the thing that I need. Because then I can stuff that engineer into a comms facility.
I will not allow the existence of any refuge in defiance of the Elder's will.
Income decreased by 15 in this region. Knowledge of Xcom has been increased. Blah blah blah.
The Elders never had any issues targeting civilians, and their chosen are no different. The Resistance is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them down.
But I kind of need to get the engineer so that I can increase the number of contacts so that I can get to either New Chile or East Asia.
Commander, we're picking up an emergency transport.
Oh.
It looks like the last team we deployed was ambushed on their covert action. We're sending Firebrand to their position for an evac.
Your attempts at subterfuge have failed, and this defeat will be a costly one.
I did not want to do this. So it's a 3-man squad at least. The last time I did one of these, this is when when one of the no-names got killed. Because they went with one of the people who can really stealth around, and it was just like, no. I'm stealthing, you're on your own, and they just got murdered. So they are there, they need to get there.
Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
Alright. Well, you heard command.
What's over there?
Terrible, terrible things. That's what's over there.
Heading out. On Overwatch. Already there. Enemies moving on our position.
Your team is compromised. We're picking up advent
Alright,
response
time to go.
inbound on your position.
Go, go, go! On it. We got advent here. One down, thousands to go. On the move. Got it covered. Heading there now. Scanning. Took some damage here.
Alright, I would like you
Keep going.
to move. And Overwatch. This is not a happy place to be.
On your order.
I don't like it. I'm gonna move again.
Got some advent here.
Ah, shit. Really needed you not to be there.
Eyes on the prize. Sure I can make it.
Supplies! God dang it.
Get it together.
We gotta fuck him up.
They've got eyes on me.
You've spotted me. What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna run you through with my knife.
What did you expect?
Itchy ear.
I need ammo. I'm ready. On Overwatch.
Oh, you need to move.
I'm on it.
Right, first I'm gonna shoot you. And I'm gonna shoot you.
Hostile target down.
And then I'm gonna shoot you.
Target neutralized. Burning through ammo fast.
You're gonna step up. And is anybody gonna shoot you? Thank you. Oh, wow. You really need a lot more training with that gun. Right, how fast can you move? Not fast enough. Alright, you better be good at this. Because you're gonna have to reload and shoot them too. There we go. Right, move a little bit forward because we do need to keep moving.
Moving to position.
Right, you are gonna just dash. Because you're starting to fall behind. You are not looking too fancy schmancy.
Got it.
But you can move up to there. How are we doing on where we need to get to? We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. I would like you to heal up Boom Boom.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
And then you will move over there. You are going to dash up to there.
Copy that.
And you're going to move a little bit forward.
Is it clear?
And then go into Overwatch. Supplies! Friend, they usually come in pairs, and he's going to react badly to that. No, okay. Right. Move up to there. Overwatch. You're still so far behind everybody else. Move up to there. It's a terrible idea, but it'll do. And then you will move up to there. Everything in this game always seems to be just spaced out far enough that it's annoying. You know, ideally you want to move from cover to cover to cover. But so much of this... Right. Run up to there. Hair trigger advent data pad and auto ladder. Not bad. See, I prefer it if you just didn't get involved. But oh well. Okay, right. They all decided to stand around in a group. None of them died? Oh no, 2 of them died.
On the move.
Okay, first of all, we're gonna shoot that guy.
Target neutralized.
And then we're gonna shoot that guy.
Target eliminated.
Then we're gonna shoot that guy.
X-ray neutralized.
And then we're gonna go for...
I'm out of firepower over here.
Shit.
Rock and roll.
Alright. Can't hide behind the lamppost, apparently. Move up to there. And go for the long range shot on that guy. And miss. Well, poop. It burns. It burns.
That's how it's done.
All right.
On it.
Boom, boom. Get out of there.
Stepping off.
We are leaving, folks. No, we're just gonna end turn because if things go badly. Which I did think they were going to because there was a lot of explosions that time. Oh, you're fine.
Oh, I need a med kit here.
You're fine. Right. Q can't quite make it to the evac zone. Adrenaline heal the person who's on fire. What's the chances of that shot? Let's go on Overwatch. Let's go on Overwatch. Oh, now is not the time to be missing these things.
Enemy still up.
Alright, it is now time
Evac confirmed.
to get the flock out of here.
Moving to position. Evac confirmed. On my way.
Bye, guys. Whee!
All members of Wraith 1 have been successfully evac'd.
Take a mission photo. Ta-da! Now my question is, did we get loot from that? As in the corpses, because I shot a couple of Advent soldiers and I want that damn upgrade for Predator armor. And for that I need Advent Trooper corpses. But I'm not seeing many Advent Troopers to make corpses out of in the field.
Yet to discover exactly what type of exposure led to the creation of these lost civilians.
Alright, scanning protocol. The gremlin can trigger an instant scan of the air, increasing the specialist sight of radius substantially for one turn and revealing any hidden or disguised enemies in view. Or, equipped medkits have 2 extra charges. I mean, I gotta go for the medkits because the main boon of a specialist is their healing ability, and just having all of the heals would be great. No, we didn't get the corpse. So we got a hair trigger, a data pad, and the autoloader. Research the data pad. Still asking us to construct a facility, which isn't really a thing. Elena Dragonova and Harold Pottsworth to increase the bond level. Why are we going into this screen? Oh, yes. We've located a stronghold, and 2 people have been promoted. Greater Resolve, Hunt the Warlock, Chosen Part 3, Reduce Avatar Project Progress. Exalted Scions, lightly wounded soldiers can be sent into combat. I mean, I don't really feel that's a thing that I need to worry about. Assign new covert out. Again, need a major for that. Do I have 25 supplies? I do have 25 supplies. Reducing the Avatar Project is always a boon. We are going to send just 2 soldiers. So we're going to send Pottsworth and Dragonova. I know that they're ready for bond increase, but they work well as a team. There's no chance of getting captured, so there's a slight chance of getting wounded. And what do we got? That's reduced avatar progress. View soldiers. Oh, no, not upgrade weapon. Promote soldier, there we go. Okay, what do we have? We got the Blade Storm, which is really useful against those snake people. So I'm going to take that, although I am considering looking at the implicatable under training. And we got a promotion for Debbie Boom Boom Debris. So we got the volatile mix, grenades doing increased 2 damage. That would have been useful on that previous mission because they used a grenade and it didn't quite kill the Chosen. Or chain shot. Take a shot with an aim penalty of -15. If you hit the target, you take another shot on the target automatically. That could be really useful for taking down big guys that are easy to hit. The volatile mix is more for small guys with grenades. Probably gonna go with the small guys for grenades based off the last operation they were on. I think that's all the maintenance that I need to do there. Itchy FOD. What's this? Oh, negative trait acquired. Again, Loyu has got the pyrophobia. They've had that before. I've cured it once. That's retraining. Infirmary. We can't remove a negative trait yet because they're injured. And we have reached just about time. I feel we're in an okay position. You know, just looking at this. We got the Avatar project under control. We got a sabotage, which is going to reduce it. We're going to make contact with Brazil, which will allow us to get into New Chile to take out that facility. Which is also then going to give us a munitions expert. Experimental ammo and projects in the proving grounds are completed instantly. Make contact and install radio to receive bonus. That shouldn't be too bad. I do still want this engineer though, just to get the number of contacts. That's what I'm waiting on. Got another supply drop in a few days. Got the machinery, alien machinery cleared out. Hopefully be able to do some significant improvements on that before too long. But we are going to be saving it here. End of session 5. It says 10 on the stream, but it's 5 in the save game because I have restarted this and this is the 5th session for this game. So let's go back to just talking for a moment. I have been Kyron Rossmer and continue to be Kyron Rossmer. Thank you for joining me this evening. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you want to chat about random things. MyCat_UK is also playing through Xcom 2 at the moment and is posting up quite a bit of interesting facts and facets over there. And otherwise, it's a great place to hang out, I feel. You know, it's a place to hang out with people who are like-minded or have minds like mine. Good thing, bad thing, you decide. I will be back on Thursday at 8 PM GMT, where I will be continuing my playthrough of XCOM 2. I will be back on Friday at 9 PM GMT, where I think this week I'll be playing Hitman 3. I think there's another elusive target. I need to double check that before the next stream so I can confirm. And then that wraps it up for this week in most cases, but you can also find me over on Manapot Studios, where I am GMing a Starfinder Adventure Fly 3 or Die in a stream that we call All That Glitters Explodes, with fellow streamers Krifu Banal, Retro Ted and JStation64, and the artist who did this little guy and all my artwork. They also do artwork for the All That Glitters Explodes, and there are crit commissions, and you can check us out on Manapot Studios on Mondays at 7:30 GMT. I think that just about wraps it up. I'm going to see if there's anybody who is streaming that I want to raid. I tend to raid people that I know rather than just random streams. Don't feel comfortable raiding random people right now. With all the bullshit that Twitch has been up to and fails to get up to. What are they streaming? This might be somebody... I'll see if I can read. What do you... Oh, there we go. That's why. I'm getting an ad break on... Yeah, we'll see. I can't guarantee I'll be able to raid these people. But if I can, please join me for the raid. If not, hope to see you next time. Taddy bye.